Hello, welcome in this video. Evening celebrations. That's the topic. Um, I also want to include with that topic the question of what is it we want to give and what is it we want to receive. What is it you want to give? What is it you want to receive? And to support you thinking about it, I just want to give myself permission to explore the question for myself and share with you what comes up in real time. And also being aware that I have an intention to celebrate what needs to be celebrated tonight. I realize that I have a slight celebration to start with that is connected to some kind of a mourning. I just had a realization that a friend just told me she didn't understand a post I just wrote and shared. And what I felt is some kind of discouragement and irritation. And what I chose to do is to make a request to her to let me know what she understood, rather than telling me she doesn't understand my post, that she makes the efforts to tell me what she understood, and on my side I was going to help her adjust if for some reason she didn't get what I wanted to be shared. And I guess the celebration here is that instead of being some kind of in a kind of depressed, discouraged mode in terms of, oh, nobody understands me, poor me, I'm mobilized and inviting someone to mobilize their resources to make sense of their own experience rather than expecting me to make sense for them. So I like that. I like being in touch with the fact that I want to invite and inspire and kind of allow my inner leadership to hold and create spaces where one can be encouraged to tap into his or her own power to make sense for themselves and connect to what they feel and what they want. And be more in some way honoring what's important to them. And I guess the other gift in terms of celebration is that I'm getting that I'm realizing that I'm less in kind of codependent relationship with others, like people should get me, should understand. No, it's okay if I'm not understood all the time, and if I'm not understood by everyone. I am trying to say something, and those who are curious and really wants to understand what I'm trying to say, well, find a way. So I kind of like as well the idea of really trusting more that what has been said, and I can let it travel and do its work independently of me. I like the idea of when something is expressed, it has its energy on its own, and so it can move on, and have a life in itself and inspire others. It's part of the why I chose to do this video project. A video every day, I'm clear that even if I die, tomorrow or when I die, um, if that we still have internet and all those kind of hard drives, I mean hardware. Uh, I don't know if I'm talking. I think I'm talking about these places where the memory of all this is is kept, and I'm aware that it costs energy, and so yeah, for some reasons, um, what is it I'm trying to say here? I think I'm getting tired. So what do I have energy for right now? I have energy for yeah, I have energy for celebrating something I said in my video in French, which is that I find it very important to continue work that I've been doing with friends and colleagues for 18 months, called the Joining Game, with the intention is to gather and meet with what we have in common and work and play to integrate our differences. And with those friends and colleagues, we are more and more clear about the kind of settings and boundaries and structure and commitment we want to really support the work we've been doing. And I realize how much it helps me to yes, there's one idea I want to share with you, and that's something I want to give. Um, it's like sometimes when someone says something that seems to be very so far away from where we are, we sometimes close our boundaries and stop listening because we doubt that if we listen, we're actually going to integrate some of the valuable things that are shared and integrate them. And so sometimes we kind of see that the point of view of the others is dangerous. It's like we fear that if we listen to the other, we will be transformed and change and lose some kind of our own essence, our own identity. So the idea of working to strengthen and muscle our ability to integrate differences, I think, is very important. And I think it's part of a rich life. I think it's very important to be able to receive the differences of people. I know for myself, I've been sometimes suffering a lot from being triggered very easily by difference, and I'm learning to develop more ability to acknowledge my own boundaries, respect them, and then navigate in ways that really makes it possible to integrate more differences from myself, from within. I'm complex, like us all, and from the outside, from you. Sometimes your comments bring something that I have a hard time integrating, and that makes me work, or that invites me to work. I could either reject, refuse, or be curious and open in face of what is happening. Anyway, I hope I'm making sense. I'm making sense for myself. That's at least that. And I think that if you are curious to engage more, you can. Let me know. For now, I say good night, and see you tomorrow for another video in English. Bye-bye.